Welcome back to the fourth quarter of the Bobby Dupre Show, and my sidekick here, Andrew. And we were talking a little earlier about the strong economy in South Louisiana. And I guess you could say the good economy in the state of Louisiana. And the heading in the business section of the April 13th, that was Sunday's The Advocate out of Baton Rouge, and of course I received the Acadiana edition of it. And Louisiana stocks outperformed the market. How about that? That's strong, strong, strong.
What they call the Pelican State Portfolio, if you try to track
and they go to electric utilities. They show that CLECO and Intergy has done real well. In the financial services, First NBC, Home Bancorp, Iberia Bank,
Tesh.
Mid-South, Tesh, have
LHC.
outstanding. In the oil and gas production, PetroQuest, Energy, Stone Energy.
PHI.
Yes, and you saw
CenturyLink.
Telecommunications, CenturyLink out of Monroe, Louisiana, and Global Star out of Covington, and on and on. So just keeping that in mind when you speak with your broker, ask him about some of the Louisiana stocks. They should continue doing well because the economy is so good in Louisiana.
How about some more sponsors talking about how good our economy is doing? Targill, go get your seasoning and supplies. And if you're looking for kitchen supplies, butcher supplies, all that type of thing, casings, containers, cutlery, tape products, labels, market supplies, cleaning supplies, and cake supplies, they've got all that there at Targill on Wartell Street in Opelousas. If you're everything from an amateur baker and cooker to a restaurant, to a store, a caterer, an outdoor kitchen kind of guy, maybe you're just a camp supper cook, go by Targill. You can take classes there if you're anyone from a child to a full-grown adult. At Targill, go to targill.com. And
I'll tell you what, I bet you when Ted Bellard was a little bit younger, he kind of played some games with those eggs. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he wouldn't have drilled out one of them a little bit and maybe put some wax, liquid wax in there.
Make it heavy, lead to win. You think he's going to?
We had one of Butch Lazaro's cousins, Gerald Walters, who became an attorney in Baton Rouge. He had come down one year and broke all our eggs, and we were mad at him for a few years. Now we forgot that, but I remember having that happen to us. So Ted, you know, he's kind of, he likes to have fun.
I like that.
And that's kind of having fun.
We showed a picture of him. Remember, he had bought a helmet at one of the auctions. I forget what charity auction. He bought an LSU helmet, and I had a picture of him wearing the helmet that night after he bought it, cutting up.
Oh no, he's good guy for the community. Good investor and board member at St. Landry Homestead.
Absolutely.
I think we mentioned it once, but we can certainly mention it periodically.
And the nice new signs at the Homestead. If you've driven by, they've got a new sign on the main street in front, which I guess is Market Street, and then the side street is Growley. When you're on the back side, they have another big lit sign with advertising the different financial products and all. Doing a real good job. Kip Bertrand, our good friend, that's the new president there, doing a bang-up job. And one more sponsor, J.B. Sandal's new. It's springtime, and man, I was edging at my house this weekend, caught me a good dose of poison ivy to go with my yard cleaning like everybody does this time of the year. But you go on looking for your wheelbarrows, your new nozzles for your water hoses. You can get the hoses, you can get rakes and yard gloves and ice chests and lawn mowers and your boiling pots for 4th of July weekend if you're going to ball for everybody.
Your old smokies.
Oh, absolutely. All kind of good stuff. You want to just decorate the yard from the little spots, the water holder for the birds, or what would they call that? I don't know what.
And when you're doing some little projects and you need a screw or a bolt or something, you don't have to buy a whole dozen and a half. You can buy what you need.
And they mix your paints to keep your paint on file when you got to retouch up around the house for the springtime, to do all that as well. Go by J.B. Sandals. Tell Neil I said hi.
You bet. Angola Spring Rodeo and Arts and Craft Festival is going to be held Saturday and Sunday, April the 26th and 27th. So that's not this weekend, but the next weekend. And those are a lot of fun, and you might want to bring your youngsters and let them know if they get out.
It's a fun place to visit. You wouldn't want to live there.
But you don't want to live there.
That's right. A2Faith Festival coming up. The Mayor's Cook-Off in Orneville. Proceeds going to St. John Francis Regis Church. That is going to be Saturday, April 26th. Miss Mayor, Kathy Reshort, sent us a nice note. If you're trying to compete, I think it's $30 to compete. give them a call, and I got the phone number, 754-5911, Saturday, April 26th. Go by. It's always a good time.
I want to congratulate
I'll be there.
Lee Worley for being the new exalted ruler for this coming year, for this year. And he says, hello, Elks. And, of course, he's been a long-time Elk member, a person that can run an organization like this. He has plenty experience, and he closes by saying, remember, Elks care, Elks share.
There you go.
Keep that in mind when the Elks come by to sell you a ticket or a little fundraiser that we periodically have, so that we can have money to give back to the community.
And I'm an Elk and you're an Elk. We've both been Elks for a long time.
Oh, I've been there since 1968, for a long time.
I haven't been there since 68, but it's been a while. I got a nice note. Remember Dr. Glenn Hunt, veterinarian over with Animal Clinic there on the, going towards Eunice when you're leaving Opelousas on 190.
Married to one of the beautiful LaFleur girls.
There you go. Just celebrated his 18th birthday, no, not his 18th birthday, his 90th birthday.
Ooh.
How's that? So congratulations, Dr. Glenn Hunt. I know a lot of people throughout the years have appreciated your good work with their animals, and from farm animals
and his
down to
friendship.
pets.
Really easy man to talk to.
You got it.
Acadiana history. Remember when the Daily Advertiser, I don't know if it's every day or how many days a week, but Mickey Rooney makes a Lafayette appearance, and of course he died recently at age 93. But this shows him with Dudley LeBlanc, had a call Goodwill van. That's what he had come down for.
He had something like 10 children and 8 different wives, is what they said.
How about that?
He was a popular gentleman.
You bet. And remember when Sterling Grove is a testament to local physician. The photo shows the Sterling Grove neighborhood, now the Sterling Grove Historic District in Lafayette. And they had one of the first doctors in the area was out of that particular
and his
area.
name was Sterling Mudd. That's why Mudd Avenue is called that.
Yep.
See?
And Bonanza Star visits Lafayette for the rodeo, and of course we're talking about Hoss Cartwright.
That's right, Hoss.
I
know
mean,
his real name. But
on Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, you just, I mean,
Lauren Green.
You made sure that you got to see that Bonanza show.
Michael Landon.
It was a
Little
lot
Joe.
of fun, Little Joe. And I noticed this ad in the Louisiana Equine Report, and it's the Coastal Pipe of Louisiana. And Doug Jensen is the owner-president of the company. And they have one of the nicest signs. The sign looks like it's in a pipe. And whoever did the design did a great job. And I just want to thank Doug, and his wife came up to me. We were walking out, or they were walking in. I forgot where, but he was so nice to introduce himself. I had not seen Doug in a long time. And when I was the owner of Benton Specialties, he and his father did a lot of work with us. And of course, when we needed pipe, that's what he's into. Tubing, we sell new API tubing, casing, and premium used pipe. Big, large facility right there on, that would be north of Lafayette on the west side of the highway there.
49.
Beautiful facility, and to keep it spotless over there. So I've been wanting to be able to thank them for being so nice to me that night, and I'm doing it this way. Doug, y'all really run a good, beautiful operation right there on I-49. And 10th annual Earl Classic is coming up, and of course that's a golf tournament held at our Indian Hills Country Club. Our friends, the Young family, assist a lot of the sheriff just had his. Earl is having his.
Earl Taylor,
the district attorney. He uses it for his fundraising for the charities that he supports, and a portion of it goes to his next campaign, which is this year. Campaign right now. Looking for contributions.
Absolutely.
And this is one way that a lot of people have, and it brings in money from all over. People from all over come and participate in these tournaments here. They're a lot of fun, and they have a lot of nice prizes, I might add.
How about
And that's April the 24th, so that's right around the corner.
There you go, and don't forget, there's another golf tournament. This will be coming up on May the 12th at Indian Hills. It's going to be for the Lighthouse Mission, the men's homeless shelter in Opelousas. You can call Mike Fontenot, 351-7851, if you want to participate or if you just want to be a sponsor.
Captain Tips. There was a gentleman that surprised a lot of waiters and waitresses in the Lafayette area a few days back. This was probably in the newspaper about 2 weeks ago. And he went into Roots Chris' house and left a $250 tip for a $555 order he had. He left a $150 tip at the filling station. That's the little cafe downtown across from where Whitney Bank is located.
Off Jefferson.
And he gave a $150 tip on a $49 order. And went to the Village Cafe downtown. That's in, what's the big new development?
River Ranch.
River Ranch. The Village Cafe, he left a $150 tip on an $8.64 bill. So I don't know who he is. I guess by now it's come up, but I didn't read it. If anybody knows who it is, give me a call. I'll be glad to pass it on if you want me to. And the racehorse business, Evangeline Downs had a race that ended up with 3 horses tied for first place.
Wow.
Evangeline Downs has been open for 49 years. They've been in business. This has never occurred before where it was a 3-horse finish.
Find your prayer book. Remember, we're going to show the bishop's message for Easter after the show here today. And how about Bobby Dupre's message for Easter?
Well, my message, of course, is pack your eggs and attend the choice of your
The church of your
choice. This weekend, like we ask you to do every weekend, but this is a very special weekend in the Christian belief of life.
That's what it's all about, is Easter.
And we're going to show the bishop's message.
After your prayer.
Oh, I'm going
to get your prayer in. You got 20 seconds if you can squeeze it in.
Okay, my Lord and my God, give me always only what is good for my salvation. Do so even if it is not what I think is good for me. Thank you, and thank you, Andrew, for assisting, and happy Easter to all of you.
The resurrection of Jesus has been called the crowning truth of the Christian faith. If Christ is not risen, said St. Paul, our faith is in vain. The annual commemoration of the Lord's resurrection is a time for joyful celebration, for family gatherings, and for springtime festivals. It is also a time for quiet reflection, for a prayer of thanksgiving to the God who made us, who loves us, and who saves us. We pray, Lord God, you displayed your power and love by raising Jesus from the dead, and you promised the same saving gift to his followers. Increase our faith, instruct us in your ways, envelop us in your love, that we may receive the gift that you gave to Jesus and join you and all the saints in eternity. Happy Easter, everyone.